Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. Okay, guys. So, I ended up putting out a video earlier on Up and Adam channel 1 of these accusations of Whitney Rose from the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Now, Reality T ended up coming out with this. It was an article that said Whitney Rose called out on TikTok for alleged MLM, which is a multi-level marketing scheme. Now, this woman, her name is Carly. I'm really nervous for her. I'm like, girl, you can't just go talking about people's businesses unless you want to get sued. And then I'm wondering, is she going to get sued? But people were responding really well to it and they wanted to hear more. And I told people where they could find her, but I'm just going to go ahead and play. Everybody's like, Adam, why didn't you play the rest of the clip? I'm going to go ahead and play the clip. I'm going to play the clip and I'm going to let you guys decide who you believe. Guys, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and let's jump right in. We do it. Oh, somebody is either going to jail or getting sued, and I don't know who. This is not a good look for anybody, but you better believe we're going to talk about it. Hold on, Carly. You wanted your minute. You wanted to be able to say what you wanted to say, and you feel like you've been wronged. Here we go. Here's the video.
Okay. How are they silencing people? You guys, it is the small things. So, my personal experience, after the entire convention, event, launch event, whatever you want to call it, was canceled and postponed.
Okay.
And we've been fighting for our refunds now for a week.
Okay.
They decided to do a Zoom call that would help explain why they were going to be postponing and what to expect and answer questions and stuff like that. I will share the email for what that Zoom was. So we all log on to the Zoom expecting to have answers to why it's actually postponed. What's going on? Are we going to get a refund? Why are we not getting a refund? How come we're not getting answers from customer service? We listen to the whole Zoom call, and towards the end, as they start wrapping up, I'm like, they have not addressed any of these issues. So I'm going to start writing things in the chat. I start asking questions like, when are we going to get a refund? Is there going to be a refund offered? What's happening with the convention event, and why was it canceled, and why is it postponed, and when are the dates in January? All of these questions, along with probably like 8 other women in the chat asking these questions alongside me. And their only answer is, please address customer service. Please address customer service. And we're now chatting. We have been addressing customer service, and none of our questions are being answered. So you, as the CEOs, need to tell us what is going on. And again, no response. Nothing was answered. And then someone asks, is this Zoom recorded? And they say, oh, no, it's not recorded. You guys, this is the first and only team Zoom call that has never been recorded. Do you think that was a coincidence? No. Fast forward, we have team group chats. So we have a bunch of different ones for a bunch of different reasons. And we then head to the chats like a few days later and start sharing our experience of like how we're not getting refunds and stuff like that, because the event email was only sent out to those who actually purchased tickets. So if you didn't purchase a ticket, you had no idea any of this stuff was going on. So we shared in the group chat like, hey, has anyone received a refund? This is what's happening with us. We haven't heard back from customer service. Why was it postponed? Really? All of these things. All of a sudden, like 12 women started supporting those same comments of like sharing like what's going on, what's happening. Other
Jesus
people
Christ.
chiming in, just asking questions like, what is going on? There's no event. What's happening? I didn't know that it was canceled because I'm not going. Like,
It sounds
all
like
of
that
these
fire
different things.
festival
And then
shit,
all
you
of a
guys.
sudden, literally before our eyes, me and my 3 girlfriends were all together, stuck at the airport, watching our comments be deleted in this group chat. And then all of a sudden we were blocked from the chat. And that's what I mean by we are being silenced, because we are not getting any answers from anybody. We're being blocked and deleted from our own company group chats. And then we asked the other top tier leaders who have left the company, and hear me out. If there is a person making $20,000 plus in a month and they're leaving a company, there is way more behind the scenes going on than what is portrayed to the people within the company doing the sales. You know that there's shady stuff going on if people in the business who are actually making top tier money are leaving. So I reached out to them and asked them, and I said, what is going on? They shared as much as they could, but they all had to sign NDAs and they are not allowed to share certain stuff within the company. But they said, Carly, we are leaving because we are not going to be a part of a dishonest company. We know the ins and outs of this business. We know the ins and outs of what is going behind the scenes. And we are leaving because we are not going to be a part of a business that is dishonest. And then to elaborate on that, I know that startup companies have like sale projections, right? Like new companies start different projections and they think they're going to sell X amount and XYZ. And sometimes that has to be adjusted and all the things. But if there's no transparency in the business for people who are actually doing the sales, I don't want to be a part of it. Like, I know Whitney Rose Beauty had to be sold out completely before they're able to even rebrand to Soul Skin, which is what they're going to be doing. And instead of sharing that, you know what, you guys, we did not hit the sales that we thought that we were going to have, so we need to postpone this event. And heck, they shouldn't even planned the event to begin with because they didn't have enough sales. There was not going to be any rebrand at this event because they didn't sell out of their skincare that they thought they were going to. They had leaders apparently not able to make the event anymore. They had asked me 14 days to be on a panel. And granted, I am so thankful, and I was like shocked that I was asked to begin with, because I made money in the company, but I wasn't like a top tier leader. So them asking me just shows that there was a scramble of some sort for them trying to make an event happen out of nothing. So that's a little bit more tea for you guys. I don't even know. My brain just is all jumbled. There is so much more to look into and to do deep dives on these owners. Terrible. Their past record of businesses that they've been a part of are just outrageous. If you guys got a chance to listen to that podcast, it was mind-opening. Terrible. I'm going to put the names of the people here too, the owners, so that you guys can do your own deep dive digging, because it is just, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy.
Holy shit. I'm going to need you guys to pop off in the comment section, and I'm going to go pick my heart up out of my ass because I'm like, what did I just listen to? This is wild. I'm going to go do some deep dives. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Smash the like button.